In the recent months, the Fun Pimps have faced massive criticism about the direction of their game, their business practices and decisions, their gaslighting, and that just barely scratches the surface of the things that make people dissatisfied with 7 Days to Die. But the problem is that you and me and we all say these things and then turn around and play the game. I've been called on it many times, like, why do you talk so much shit and then play the game? What's up, guys? I hope you're well. My name is Rob, and today I'd like to go over 10 reasons why you should play 7 Days to Die. Reason number 1 to play 7 Days to Die. From the bottom of bedrock to the top of the sky, if it exists within that space, you can interact with it, destroy it, and build anywhere with real physics and stability. And that really sets the game apart from many other games. There's only a few out there. Enshrouded, 7 Days to Die, Minecraft. There's a few, but the voxel-based world is incredible. Number 2, building varieties. From triangles to arrow slits to clocks and bowling pins. And this is funny, actually. I get this a lot. How did you get that shape? How did you get that shape? If you hold down the R button and then go to shape, it'll open the shape menu and you can pick from 2,181 shapes. It's surprising to me how many people don't actually know that, and they use just the square blocks over and over and over. The amount of building and design work that you can do and the amount of creativity you can have with the building is super intense and super fun. Number 3, mods and mod support. Let me be extremely blunt here. Subscribe. Without mods, I might only have 1,000 hours into the game instead of 4. I recently did this poll on YouTube asking, when I play 7 Days to Die, I play as the developers intended, I play on console, I play with modless or overhauls, or I play the older versions. 33% of which play on console, which can't mod. And the question here is, if they could mod, would they? 29% of these players play with mods or overhauls. These numbers are actually pretty staggering. It's crazy that they're so even across the board. Battlefield 6 and also Battlefield 2042, they have this sort of app that kind of bridges the gap between PC and console, where you can make your own rules and you can create your own game experience. You can even download the SDK and you can customize maps and customize POIs and drag and drop and mess with all the assets that are in the game. And when you're done, you import it into Portal, then you populate it to your server. This could be a good way for the Fun Pimps to actually create some mod support for console. Just saying, here it is. It's a thing. It's cool. I don't know how to use it. It gives me a headache. Number 4, multiplayer. The multiplayer experience with, dedicated servers. There are PvP servers, there's PvE servers, there's creative servers. Content creators are able to host their own dedicated servers for their own communities. Multiplayer. 7 Days to Die is just as good by yourself as it is with friends, period. The multiplayer experience actually hasn't been that bad in the way of like desyncs or anything. There's plenty of other games out there that are just fucking awful. And 7 Days to Die is actually not one of them, and I'm grateful for that. Number 5, and this one may fall on deaf ears, but I've added 3 extras at the end just to make up for it. Twitch integration.
Ouch. Oh yeah, those hurt. I'm dead.
Yeah, I'm dead. That one, I knew that one was gonna get me. If you are a streamer and you haven't messed with it, super fun. If you are not a streamer and you haven't messed with it, super fun. You get the pimp points and you spend the pimp points to throw zombies, and if you kill the player, you get a reward. Super cool. Yeah, very cool. And I would love to see this expanded to YouTube and Kick and other places. I know it's possible, and since my recent switch from Twitch to Kick. Since my recent switch from Twitch to Kick, say that 10 times fast. I've been looking into the Kick API app developer to see if I can get Twitch integration to work. I'm pretty sure I'm going to need permission from both Kick and the Fun Pimps. So if you're watching, if you could consider that, that'd be sick. That would be sick. Number 6, my favorite thing about 7 Days to Die, and something that I find extremely frustrating when I play a different game that just doesn't have this level of attention paid to it. The developer console and creative mode with absolute god tier tools in it. The admin block replacer, the super digger, instant death pistol, hammer of god, freeze time, speed things up, slow things down, fly, you can go invisible and press F7, get rid of everything on the screen. More games need stuff like that. It's extremely robust for content creation, testing, and just messing around. It's just cool that you can blow off a little bit of steam. You spawn in some dev grenades and take down an entire building just because, just for the hell of it. Number 7, dismemberment. Head pops and limb chops never get old, period. Number 8, robust map generation with custom capabilities. This kind of also ties into the building varieties, the voxel-based world. They all kind of tie in together. Each one is just robust enough to where they get their own category. Player-made maps such as Super City. And way back in Alpha 20, I played on a map that had Alexandria from Walking Dead, Hilltop from Walking Dead. It also had a Savior compound, and they were incredible. There's so many other maps out there that are just incredible. You could spend almost a lifetime playing the game and still not see everything and not be able to catch up with all of the different mods, all of the different maps that are constantly being created for the game. Number 9 is points of interest. Over the years since Alpha 16, it's gone from 10, 15, 20, 30, 40, 70, 90, 500, and they keep adding more shapes and they keep adding more POIs. It's all good. It's good. One thing that you can never bash on the Fun Pimps for is the amount of work that they've put into the POI and the world design. Things 1 through 9, if you add them all up, equals replayability, which is number 10. Replayability. I can have 100 playthroughs and play it 100 different ways. The role-playing opportunities, the mods, the skill tree. I mean, I could go perception one time and I can go strength the next time. Even the vanilla base game is robust enough to play it several times over with different rule sets and different intentions in mind. Glock 9 has played the vanilla base game probably actually 100 times and done it 100 different ways. So that's 10, but there are 3 honorable mentions that I may or may not agree with. It has good performance and it has good performance improvements. It is definitely better than previous alpha days, but from trash to less trash, it's still bad. It's still not that good. Next, good graphics. They've been upgraded over time, but it's not mind-blowing. I mean, it's functional. It's okay. It's gotten a lot better. The next one, I like the quest system. I think it's fine. I think it's cool. It gives me something to do. It kind of gives you a solid structure for direction. Big, huge shout-outs to Alexander, to Ro, Canman22, Snacks, UTP, Gino, of course, Vinyl, SGT, Sharpie360, even though his favorite thing about 7 Days to Die is hitting the quit button, Torqued, Vineyard, and Regal. Guys, thank you very much for all of your input, all of my lovely commenters, and all the ones that have had the balls to say, I like the game the way it is. Please do click all the buttons, all the likes, all the subscribes. Follow me on all the Kicks and Rumbles and TikToks and all that. I appreciate you. Cheers. Have a lovely day, and I'll see you in the next video.